Good morning, girls. It's early. I'm not awake. I haven't had my coffee yet. But I wanted to make sure the sheep got out and had plenty of time to eat before we brought them back in this morning. Brought them back in tonight. So they're kind of just meandering out here, which is good. It is Monday, so I have to go check both gates. We've been watching this east gate. We've been watching the east gate pretty hard, just to make sure that it stays shut and these guys don't jump that cattle guard. They've kind of forgotten about the west one, but I just would rather them not remember it's there. So let's go do that after I have a little bit of coffee and just watch my sheep for a bit. Well, it looked like this gate was shut, but they did a very poor job, so I'm gonna go fix it. Okay, that's fixed. Come on, goofball. Now that we've started water, I have to move it. So, I don't know if I'm supposed to be moving it twice a day or once a day. I think my husband kind of left it up to me, and because I have so much other stuff going on right now, I'm moving it once a day. At night, because we didn't start it till like 6 o'clock last night. So, gonna move it tonight, and then I need to haul some hay because I forgot to do that this morning too. I had a lot going on and just never got around to it. And the dogs are pissed because they want to eat. But let's go do water first, and then we'll get everybody fed. Let's go ahead and bring the sheep in. It's getting toward sunset, and I just finished all the water and feeding and hauling hay, and kind of ready to be done for the day. Good boy. Take the right Y. Doesn't look like 200 head of sheep, does it? Good girls. And baby, who I still haven't been able to catch. Dry out here. I cannot even see the sheep. Oh wait, there they are, coming out of the dust storm. It's pretty thick. Good morning. I thought I would come out here and try to bale this morning, but it's really dewy out. Now I'm trying to decide what to do. I really don't want to have to rake this. I'd rather just try and get it in a bale. So I may have to come back out here about 1, 2 o'clock this afternoon and bale then. So let's see what kind of a mess we have under the baler first, because it could take me that long to unplug this thing. So that is the clog that is in there now. I'm going to do my best to get as much of it out as I can, and then I'll have to go around to the other side and pull out as much from that end, and then hope I can make it go round and round. So the front doesn't look a whole lot better. Got to get all of this out. Yeah, it's a job. Now we're out of fuel. Seriously, if it's not one thing, it's another. So, that being said, I really needed to start it to get the auger going in the baler so that I could pop out the chunk that's in there, because I think I've got enough of it pulled out that it should move the little bit that's there. But I'm out of fuel, so I can't do that until I get fuel, which means I gotta go all the way to town. This is when I miss having our bulk tank of fuel on the farm. Yeah. Okay, off to town we go. So we're down to just this little bit here, and I think it might be able to get shoved through. But I won't know that till I get it started, so let's keep moving forward. Okay, take 2. I've got fuel. I refilled coffee because it's one of those days. And I talked to my husband while I was changing from the car back to the four-wheeler, and he reminded me I've got to change the shear bolt on the baler because it broke. So we're going to do that first, then we're going to fuel it, then we're going to try and unplug it, and then we need to put the door back on the back. Okay, let's try this again. Supposedly it doesn't need ether, so cross our fingers and hope it starts. Well, I got most of it. There's still that chunk there. So I'm just going to pull it out and put the door on and hope for the best. Okay, that took a lot more maneuvering and cussing than I thought it would. But I got it. And hopefully I didn't mess anything up. So I had to move some things, and timing is like extremely precise when you're baling. So I'm hoping I didn't mess anything up, but I'm going to try and at least get to the end of this row. Please don't let anything break. And if I get to the end of this row, I may do all of the outside and then go head in for lunch. It's 10 afternoon, so it's time, but I want to at least see if this will bail. So let's start there. Had 2 broken bales, so I stopped thinking there was an issue. But both these bales are tied. Well, that one will be. So I may have just been an issue from when we started, when he clogged up. I don't know, so I'm gonna keep going. Broke a shear bolt and unplugged. So I think it's a good time for lunch. I really, really hope that is moving east, not west. I hope it doesn't rain on us. So my bales are about probably 125-ish pounds. They're way too heavy. So I'm letting these sides out so that the hay is not quite as compacted. That's the bottom one. Well, this is not going well. I have made it from there. Is that the four-wheeler? I think that's the four-wheeler. To here. And that's taken me almost 2.5 hours. I've broken 6 shear bolts. I keep plugging up. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. This hay is so dry, it should not be sticking at all. And it's not even that thick where I'm at, so it should just like slide on through without any issues. But it's not. So I'm going to change this shear bolt. I'm going to unplug it again. I'm going to try one more time. I already told my husband I was quitting, but I hate quitting. But I'm getting very discouraged. I have been at this since 11 this morning. Well, technically 10 if you don't count the running to town and putting this whole thing back together again. Yeah, we'll count it. I've been at this since 10 this morning, and I have made a round. Not even a full round, because I only could go up to the wheel line. And it's very discouraging. So, this is not how I like baling to go. But I'm going to change this one again. I'm going to unplug it again, and we're going to see if we can at least get to the end of the row. Shear bolt is completely gone. got the new one. This goes in the back, right in there. And then line up the hole with that. And once we get it through, nut on. Okay, back together. Let's go ahead and pull out some of this. I mean, this is dry. This is like, ow, so dry. Okay, let's try one more time. Okay, there is literally nothing in that chamber. Okay, I'm out here to move the wheel line. I just shut off the pump and talked to my husband, and he thinks maybe a chain jumped the teeth. So I think he said the chain jumped the cog. Anyway, once I move water, I might go back and take a look. I need to switch gears and decompress a little bit because it's just frustrating me. I love baling, but today was just not a good baling day. Too many issues, not enough progress made, and yeah, we'll see. If I can figure it out before dark, maybe I'll try again tomorrow, but if not, he's just gonna have to call the neighbor because I got other stuff I need to get done. Dude, your ear's twitching. Hi, good morning. Don't lie like you're dead, please. Are you just snoozing? Hi, how's my boy? What's wrong? I think you're just snoozing. Found it. Right there. Here's where it should be. Here's where it is. So. Okay, well, found the problem. Now the issue is going to be how to get it off. I know there's a key, like a lock key lock. So one of these has like a kind of like a paper clip looking thing that you take off and then you can pull the links apart. I'm not sure where it is. I'm not sure how to move this to find it. So I will have to wait till I get a hold of him and then figure out how to move it and take it apart, hopefully so it's not any more than just this one piece to put on here. It will be a better day. I'm not a dwell on the bad stuff. Our philosophy is shit happens, fix it and move on, because if you waller in it, what good is that going to do you? So we'll get this fixed tomorrow. And so we have a mint farm not terribly far from us. I mean, like literally on the other side of the lake. You can smell it tonight with the wind. It smells so good. Does not smell good when they're harvesting and processing. Mint is potent, and it permeates. It settles on the whole area. Words are hard, especially when I'm tired. So we're going to keep our fingers crossed that it doesn't rain, and I am going to push the sheep in since it looks like they are all sitting here kind of waiting. I've been watching them today. They've been all out grazing all day, which is a plus. And then I think I'm going to head in and cook dinner. Our friend Skip brought us some elk tenderloins. Yeah, that's what's for dinner. So I'm just going to throw some seasoning on, throw them on the grill, and I guess my husband will warm his up whenever he gets home tonight. But I'm going to eat mine.